a lot. Most of us, if we open the door, that pet that we have, that cat, that dog, will run away. It ain't coming back. You know what I'm saying? Because it's natural nature. You know what I'm saying? So what you're doing is like, it's banging, man. It's beautiful. And I definitely want to help to reinforce what you're saying from my perspective, especially from studying God, the God Almighty Grand Unified Theorem. And I know how you feel about books. We at least talked about it before. I remember you expressed it to me. But I have an electronic digital copy of just one of the Gaga books, and I would definitely love to present it to you. You gotta send me an email. It's like a $1,500 book. This is definitely heavy, and it's right up your alley because it's the discovery, and it shows how all of this is already one, and you already articulate it very well. You understand it, so when you see the math, you see the actual math of it, it's gonna be so heavy to you. I'm telling you, you're gonna be like, yo, clicking out, because it's like scrap paper. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you got so in tune with the first frequency. You know, you got your own way to break it down that's literally yours. Like, this has been given to you. You know what I'm saying? So this right here is going to be something that complements your style in a way that, you know, it's real deep. I wish you could be online with me with the professor, because I already told you he liked your style. He told me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I shared a video with him a while ago. He was like, who's the brother with the dreams? Yeah. I talk to him all the time. All the time. If we had enough, I don't know if we can do it through WhatsApp. We might can do a conference call through WhatsApp. And, you know, we can have a conversation, because he'll go for like 5 hours. He'll really go. Like, it'll be crazy. You know what I'm saying? So we can definitely do that. If you send me your WhatsApp, we can try to do the conference call again. I'm going to definitely lace you with that digital copy. Just send me your email. You know what I'm saying? Because I would love to hear you take on what you can, you know, translate from the mathematics of it. And the turbulence, the vibration, the frequency, you know, 369. Like, all of it is inside of God. The quantum realm, the astral realm, all of it's in there. And it's the literal mathematics, you know what I'm saying? So it'll be scrap paper, you know what I'm saying? You can take the scrap paper and actually apply it to actually what you already know, you know what I'm saying?
Talk to us about the Gaga.
Okay, well, I just had a birthday. I was celebrating my birthday earlier this month, and it was crazy because I threw myself a party, and I called it my Gaga birthday party. It was my Gagutical birthday party, my Gaga birthday party. And I named it my Gaga birthday party is because I stopped identifying with what society says I need to identify with. You know what I'm saying? Much like George Washington Carver, who was born into a family of enslaved Africans, he could have easily just picked up his little bag and went to the cotton field. He said, no, I'm going to school. And if I can't go to school, I'm going to go to the woods and I'm going to figure this out on my own. And that exercises intelligence. So in order to be Gagutical, this is when we exercise our intelligence in everything that we do. We just don't go along with what society puts out there. We exercise our intelligence. Now with Gaga, it's like an easy way to interpret it is the completion of Albert Einstein's theory of relativity. Albert Einstein and many great thinkers before him, European thinkers before him, they wanted to figure out a unified theorem. They wanted to encompass astrophysics, you know, which is the stars and moon and the sky and space, and physics, which is our physical beings, you know, and quantum physics. They wanted to encompass all of that in one small theorem, one small formula. They wanted one small formula to encompass everything. They call it the theory of everything, TOE. Now, Albert Einstein died in 1955 without completing it, but Gabriel Yibo completed it in 1990. This theorem is 29 years old. He completed it in 1990. Now, if it's 29 years old, how come we just now finding out about it? How come nobody's talking about it? No major news publication, no media outlets, nobody's talking about it. Not even these actors and entertainers and athletes who want to act like there are politicians now, who want to act like there are political all know about Gavin, including the United States government. It was investigated by the White House under the Clinton administration in 1997. That's why I don't bang with none of them out there. You can't fool me. Hillary Clinton get out there and pull some hot sauce out of her pocketbook and y'all think that she's for us. You know what I'm saying? No. They knew about the God Almighty Grand Unified Theorem, and they put a lid on it. They put the jar, they closed the jar. So when they found it in 1997, found no flaws in it. They investigated it with the FBI, the CIA, the NSA, the Pentagon. They all investigated it, found no flaws in it. So they called for backup. They called Yale University. Yale University is also home of Skull and Bones. Skull and Bones is a branch of the Illuminati. Their home is Yale University. Now, if you pay attention to the pecking order, this literally shows that the federal government reported to Yale. That's the pecking order. The federal government reported to Yale, which is Skull and Bones. It didn't come from Yale. Yale said, hey, Mr. President, check this out. We got this report, Mr. President. Call the Oval Office here. We got this. The Pentagon here. Call it. No. The Pentagon reported back to Yale University, which is Skull and Bones, home of the American Association Study of Science. This is Yale School of Science. And what Yale concluded was that not only was Professor Oyibo right, but they were doing a human genome project where they were studying DNA from all cultures and people that they could find on the earth. And what they found was black people, the Melanites, African descended people that look like this, people that have this, are the most intelligent people on the planet, the most undefeatable people on the planet. And they did that by the nuclear DNA polymorphism ascertainment, where they gathered all of these DNA samples and they looked at what's called the polymorphisms inside of our DNA. And they found that we have 28 to 30 polymorphisms, and all other people have only 18 to 19 polymorphisms. So that's why things like just pretty much everything that we can think of had to come through us, us melanates, us black people, us first frequency people. When we in our best, Ron Isley has a song, at your best, you are love. You're a positive, motivating force. But then, when we're at our best, this is when the greatest information comes through us, because it comes through our DNA. We know from the Yale study in 1997 on Gaga that intelligence is measured by your DNA. This is why when I tapped into what you was saying and what you was doing, and you were exercising intelligence about what we allow into our bodies, the water we drinking, the foods that we're eating, how much sunlight are we getting, how often are we going outside and actually getting back connected to the ground, like grounding. All of these things gets us back on our first frequency. This cultivates healthy DNA, which is our intelligence. Now, this came through the White House in 1990. In 1990 it was founded. Came through the White House in 97. Also came through Yale University, which is a major Ivy League school. Now, after that, all of the major Ivy League schools now have a course on Gaga. Yale has a course on Gaga. Harvard has a course on Gaga. Princeton has a course on Gaga. MIT has a course on Gaga. Göttingen University in Germany has a course on Gaga. All of these schools have a course on the God Almighty's Grand Unified Theorem, but not one black school has a course on Gaga. Not one black school knows how important, how special us first frequency people are, and how important it is for us to be in tune with that first frequency. How important it is for us not to indulge in these flaking foods that's injected with so many chemicals that we don't even know what the hell we eating no more. None of them know the importance of the nuclear DNA polymorphism ascertainment study done by Yale University to conclude that we're not even supposed to die at the rate that we're dying at. Think about it. We have more DNA, we have more intelligent DNA. We are not supposed to be getting sick the way we're getting sick. We're not supposed to be dying at the rate that we're dying at. The propaganda machine
getting tested. It was his test, because FYI, let me tell you something about FYI, right? I know y'all seen that shit. So FYI is basically my student. And he's struggling with the pride that he found my knowledge through Gagging. FYI was a guy that found me through Gagging. Once he started doing the math, he like, yo, carbonation is literally he'll tell you like, yo, we're the movement. He's like, how did Chief figure this shit out without the mathematics, right? And so all he had to do, all he had to do was exalt me in that moment, because the guy, y'all, whatever his name is, Yael, whatever, he was exalting his teacher. And that was, you know, FYI is now coming into understanding like, okay, it is Chief who is what I was looking for in myself, and he's having the pride issue. You feel what I'm saying? So in this moment, all he had to do was say, the caller was simply exalting his teacher, like, yo, okay, listen. The way we supposed to live is through Elohim, whatever that dude's name is. The breatharian guy, right? He was like, yeah, you gotta do is this. All FYI had to do was say, well, carbonation, Chief, is all you have to, simple. Then the argument could have really started. But what FYI was trying to do, FYI was trying to give him knowledge and information, and so it was like, he lost the fight because it's like a nigga that know how to do a whole bunch of, that has a whole bunch of technique at one thing, but loses because it was something simple. That's all he had to do was something simple to win the battle, but he didn't know how to fight it.
What is Gaga?
I told you what it was. I told you it's nothing but the electromagnetic field. But all this mathematics that you're trying to gain is not going to solve anything. That's not going to help you gain access to that energy. What that all this mathematics you're trying to seek, what that's going to do?
Gaga literally is mathematics, brother. And the electromagnetic...
But you got a brother that's walking in the light. He's walking off of Gaga right now. He's living it. He's walking off of this energy. And he's teaching you how to access this energy. And what is this mathematics you got so much is going to do?
I agree with you. Like I told you, I love every time. I'm not saying that this, but what I'm telling you is that's a fraction. That's a fraction. When you mentioned the electromagnetic field,
something new. So teach me something new that's going to help me get to that field.
I'm trying. You got to stop talking and listen to hear what I'm saying. The electromagnetic field.
Let's get to the point.
The electromagnetic field is just a fraction. That's one of the four forces, the four known forces. There are more forces than just those four. Can you name at least the four forces? Electromagnetism is one. What's the other three?
You're teaching me. Let's go. I want to know.
All right, so you don't know. This is what I'm trying to tell you. That's just a fraction of this information. There's electromagnetism, gravity, strong and weak nuclear force. Now, us having the ability to have this DNA that contains all of the information from the great ancestors allows us the ability to tap into that knowledge. That information is locked inside of our DNA. The lower self has been attempting to steal this information since time immemorial. This is why they raided ancient Kemet. This is why they raided the tombs. They raided the temples. They burnt the information. They destroyed the Library of Alexander, and they still hoard this information to this day. This is the reason. Now, people like Eli Tom has tapped into this. And without even knowing the mathematics, he understands the function. That's why I said that is the function. That's one of the functions.
Because you don't need to, because it's important. It's not important. That's why he know it, because it's not important. That's what I'm telling you. You can tap into it. All this what you're trying to gain is not important. That's all I'm trying to tell you.
You don't even know what I'm talking about to say it's not important. This is my point. You don't even know what I'm talking about. I just taught you
said the brother that tapped into it unconsciously. You just said he tapped into it unconsciously.
Listen to me. I just taught you something just now. I just taught you something.
You didn't teach me. You really didn't teach me.
Concept. You did not know what the other forces was. I just taught you that.
I knew.
You didn't. I asked you. You didn't know. know? What are you talking about? You knew?
I want you to teach. I want to see if you're gonna say something that's different from what I already know.
You didn't know because I asked you what is it, and you didn't know. You said teach me because I don't know.
I wanted to see if you're gonna say something different from what I already know.
It feels like you really don't want to understand fully. It feels like you're comfortable where you at, and I'm cool with leaving you where you at. And
no, I take it past where you at. I'm trying to get you to get where I'm at.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out where you at, but you're not cooperating. I'm asking you, can you tell me what GAGIT means? It's an acronym. Do you know what it means? What does that acronym mean?
I don't want to go backwards, man. That's not important.
Obviously, you don't know. You can just say you don't know and keep it real.
All I want you to do is I'm
gonna tell you. I'm gonna give it to you.
It's wasting my brain. It's wasting space in my brain. It's something I don't want to know. I don't need to know. But I want you to show me something.
Like I
want you to show me something that you accomplished by studying this information. If you show me something that you accomplished by studying this information, then maybe I will listen.
I'm trying to put you on, but you're not comfortable. You're not comfortable. It seems like you're
just talking a bunch of words. You ain't showing nothing. You ain't showing no action. What's your action? What you show me something? Show me something in reality. I don't want to hear no words.
Listen to me real quick. An action is a function, and I understand you understand the function, but that's just a fraction. That's a fragment of this information. You don't even know what GAGIT means. You literally don't know what the acronym means. This is why I'm trying to back you up. I'm trying to take you to the beginning.
What, the God Almighty Unified Conscience Theorem? Come on, man. Everybody knows that.
I'm giving you something.
You're not talking about nothing, not teaching me nothing, man. You ain't teaching about what's the mathematics that's going to help me.
You have to listen.
That's all I want to know.
You have to listen. GAGIT came out in 1990. It came out in 1990 from a black man, Professor Gabriel Oyibo. Now, this is something that all of these great European minds, thinkers, scientists, laboratories, and all that was trying to figure out. The Grand Unified Theorem. They were all looking for it. We got to have patience and understand that this is something that all of these major academic institutions could not figure out. They could not figure it the fuck out. So this is not a microwave fucking meal. This is not, especially for some people who've been starved intellectually that don't really understand the unified force field, that don't understand what the forces is. So we have to be patient and unpack this. We gotta first be, just like you're saying, we gotta be aware of who we are, the potential that we have. A lot of us deny ourselves to access higher frequency because we don't think it's us. When I ask you and you can't articulate it, that kind of lets me know you don't know it. Until I say it, now you know it. I mean, but
because I didn't waste my time. I didn't waste my time on trying to learn it because it didn't spark nothing in me to want to know it. I read it and said, okay, how can I apply this? If I can't apply it, then there's no point in me trying to learn it to be able to teach it. You get what I'm saying?
Good, because the information age is flooded with so much useless information. It's like looking for a needle in the haystack. So I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But you had GAGIT on your post. That's the only reason why we're having this conversation. You had GAGIT.
I had GAGIT on my post because we were talking about the unified consciousness.
GAGIT is more
the unified consciousness. But the unified consciousness is everything, all those three that you explained, it's all the same. It's the same. It's all in one. Unified consciousness, it got something to do with all three of them. It's not just the one, it's all three. But right now we focus on breatharianism. No, right now we focusing on breatharianism because we got to accomplish that first in order to get to the next level. If you can't accomplish the breatharianism, how you gonna accomplish the next one? How you gonna get to the next one? First you gotta take baby steps. So you can't skip over it.
Let me answer that real quick. Breatharianism is the base. We're born breatharians.
Exactly. You gotta start there.
Baby's not eating anything in the womb. They're just getting blood. So that's always there. It's always there. When you go to sleep, you're a breatharian. When you get that fucking check, they ain't that check. And you at tomorrow's and you ain't eating shit or doing shit all day. You hype. GAGIT is about math. Every time there's no math.
He's living the mathematics, man. He's doing it. He's living it, bro.
That's the function. That's the function.
He's opening the doors. He's opening the doors for us to follow. So once we accomplish what he's accomplished, we can do greater things. But you have to do what he's doing. If you're not able to even live off the air like that, you're not
We all
gonna be
live
able to
off the
accomplish
air.
all of it.
We all live off the air, dog. What do you...
Bro,
Like
you're
that's-
depending on the physical right now. You're depending on the physical. That's why half of the people trying to run to the tropics because they're depending on the physical. If you understand you living off the air, you can be in the cold weather right now and it won't harm you because you know how to adapt in that weather. You know what I'm saying? You got people right now who can be in the cold, who can stay barefooted, who can get in ice. They can do all of that. They don't harm them. You don't gotta run to the sun just to get it because it's everywhere. The field is everywhere. You can access it everywhere. It's not just one spot of the earth.
You're right.
How to
You're
gain
right.
that information. He teach you how to gain this information.
You're right and you're wrong.
What he's doing.
You're right and you're wrong. You're right and you're wrong. I'm gonna tell you that honestly. You're right and you're wrong.
The whole earth is Mother Earth, not just Africa. It's not just in one spot.
You're right. You're right. But what's the science behind the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn? What's the science behind it?
Understand that, but see, once you elevate higher, you got to program your mind to think higher than that. You can't put yourself in a box saying that I got to be in this one spot in order to survive. Dog, this whole if God wanted to be like that, why would He create this whole big earth for us to explore? He would have put us all in one spot. All us to be there right now.
Science behind it. All right, let me give it to you. In between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn is where the most organisms are on the planet.
I understand that already, man.
I mean, I asked you and you didn't give it to me, so let me explain it.
Because we all got that memo already, man. We all understand that. It's time to elevate higher than that.
Cool, you talked and I ain't cut you off. I asked you first and you told me something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I mean. Like, I asked you and you didn't tell me that. You told me something else.
Because you're talking about the same thing we all know. Everybody in this room right now already knows it.
But you could have said it. If you knew it, you should have said it. This is my point, dog. Like, just be for real. Like, you're not being real with me. Then I say something, you're like, oh, I knew that. If you knew it, why you ain't say it? I asked you.
Because I don't like speaking about things I already know. We already know this. I don't like wasting my time. I don't like wasting my breath. We know this already, man. I'm trying to get past this. I'm trying to elevate.
Okay, well, we can't get past it if you saying what you're saying, but you say you know this. If you know this, you wouldn't say what you're saying. And then you cut me off before I even get to the bridge on this joint. So in between the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn is where the most organisms are on the planet. Trees are organisms. People are organisms. Organisms are made of organs. Organs make up tissue. Tissue are made from proteins. Those proteins are made from amino acids. Then we just going in the light. It's the light. It's the light. Like, why would you be outside? This is why those ancient structures are only built in between the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. Duh. This is why. It's only there. This is why. And even outside of that, those cultures outside of that they're less. They're shown to be less technical. They're shown to be less advanced. We're trying to move to our height. If we're moving to our height, we should be in between the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. Every time he woke up, he was in Ohio, but he moved from Ohio. He was in Ohio, bro. I remember, and then he left Ohio. I seen him. And it's definitely possible. It's possible. It's possible. But is it necessary? Is it the best? No, it's not. No, it's fucking not. It's possible to take
It might not be the best for you because that's what your mind limited to. See, my mind more powerful than I'm not gonna let what you think limit my mind. You feel me? I feel like I'm more powerful than anything. I feel like nothing can stop me from accomplishing what I want to accomplish, no matter where I'm at. So that's how I'm going to keep my mindset. So I'm going to be able to accomplish whatever I need to accomplish, no matter where I'm at, because that's how I think. I'm not going to limit to myself, say, oh, I have to do this because somebody else's belief. That's what you believe. Don't push your belief on me.
That's great.
I feel like my belief is stronger, so I'm going to live by that and I'm going to stand on that.
That's great. That's great that you feel that way. You know what I'm saying? That's great. And you said it right. You said belief. You know what I'm saying? It's a belief. Now, dealing with the stats, you in America?
I'm in Miami. Born and raised, Miami. Born and raised in the sun.
That's what's up. Subtropic. Listen, I never even been to Miami. I've been to Florida, though. That shit is definitely popping. Shout out to everybody from Miami and Florida. That's what's up.
Hey, Connie, already.
CDC every year releases a list called the LOCCD. The LOCCD is the list of common causes of death. Now, for black men in between the age of 15 and 34 in America, the leading cause of death is homicide. Is homicide in America. So just being in America, you're putting yourself at a greater risk for homicide. Just being in America. Now, this is just one statistic I'm giving you. It's not a belief. This is an actual fact. This has been calculated, measured, and charted.
Like I said, that's for whoever you put that curse on. Not for me. I control my reality. I control my reality. Ain't nothing gonna happen to me. Ain't nobody kill me. Ain't nobody gonna harm me. I can work wherever I want, however I please. So I don't fear whatever going on with everybody else. Black man, they dying because of this and that and that. They caused that on themselves. Ain't gonna happen to me.
Okay, cool. I'm not saying it's bad to happen to you, bro. I'm giving you numbers.
And then another thing, you got karma. If a person died, it's because it was meant for them to happen because something they did. God used that person, whoever killed them, that police, to kill them for a reason because something they had to pay for. It ain't got nothing to do with the white man or the government doing this to them. They doing it to themselves.
I mean, once again, you're giving me more belief. But I ain't talking about that. I'm just giving you math. I'm giving you what's been charted. I'm giving you history in a sense because this has happened. And it keep happening. It is the sun. It is the sun.
Exactly. So why not get
topic of cancer?
If it's the sun, why not go straight to the source? Everybody say I'm trying to get it straight from the source. Why not cut out the food? The food ain't the source. Get it straight from the source.
Sun. Go to the sun. Go to the fucking sun. Yes. Thank you.
The sun shines everywhere, man. All you gotta do is stand on it, stand outside, and know how to harness the thing on sun energy. You ain't gotta go to the down tropics just to get the sun. The sun everywhere.
You don't get those
rays. I don't know about you. I get my rays. I get my rays.
That's why the food that we eat comes from there. It don't grow here. It can't grow here. It can't grow here.
Go here. I don't know about where you at, but my food grow where I'm at. If you can't grow no coconut tree where you at, then you need to move. But if you can go as coconut tree where you at, you fine.
This the shit I'm telling you. And you're only subtropical where you at. You're subtropical. You're not really all the way in the tropics. You're subtropical.
But everything that grow in the tropics, I can grow right here. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But then again, once you elevate past the physical food, you can understand that you don't need to do all that because you can get it from the grass, you can get it from the tree. Even when the sun ain't out, you still can get what you need from everything else around you. If you know how to master that.
Listen, man, this is gonna be a long conversation, bro. This is gonna be a long conversation, yeah. Real rap.
Yeah, because y'all mind limited. Y'all mind limited to the sun. Y'all mind limited to the sun. Even though the sun gives you everything, the sun has power in everything around you. That's what the point of Geiger is. The electromagnetic field is everywhere. It's not just in the tropics, dog. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
It's more than that.
It's everywhere. The whole planet. In your heart. It comes from your heart.
It's
the
more.
Heart is the main source.
It's more than that. The sun is the source. The sun is over.
Heart is the main source.
Hydrogen. Over 90% hydrogen. You talk about breatharianism, you're talking about hydrogen. When you talk about what you're eating, you're talking about alkalinity, alkaline foods, you're talking about hydrogen. Your cells, every cell in your body is sitting inside of cytoplasm, which is hydrogen.
See that coconut tree out there, man?
Yeah.
I'm outside with no shirt on right now. Some people can't do this right now because they're in the cold. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when it do be cold, I know how to stand in the sun and get warm my whole body up. Then the sun, the cold don't affect me. No matter where I'm at.
Yeah, Yeah, my jaw froze up on me, man. I'ma touch back on you later, man.
And so, I just wanted y'all to peep that. You know, we talking to us, the gods. I wanted y'all to peep how the devil tried him. The devil came to him, put Gaggled out there, and then came to him, and then the devil exalted his teacher, right? And all Fi had to do was exalt his teacher, and he would have killed him. Because now you can have an argument. There was no argument if Fi was sitting there like trying to give him intellect when the dude wasn't an intellectual person. He was about action. And so Fi exposes himself to be someone that intellectualizes something that he doesn't practice. So Fi couldn't argue with this guy because he didn't Fi is not practicing his knowledge. So when someone comes to you and is like, oh, you got the Gaggle mathematics. Okay, what the fuck is that doing for me today? The nigga ain't got nothing to say outside of the knowledge that he has. So until you apply that knowledge to your life, will you ever embody that knowledge? And that was a message to Fi. Fi have to understand, like, dude, you just intellectualizing the mathematics. I've been out here for years. You feel what I'm saying? We surpass breatharianism. We surpass what his teacher is talking about. Actually, his teacher watches me. And a lot of people look at Chief and they see me as a young guy, but they don't realize that I'm an ancient spirit that comes through me. I am God. I'm the Most High coming through this being. But I'm so young that it makes people look at me like, oh, that's a young dude. That dude, oh. So these people do not acknowledge me because, number one, I'm a black man. Number two, I'm not an old black man. I'm a young black man, but that confuses people to how much knowledge is coming out of me. And so you have to actually be lit yourself to really be able to see past what meets the eye. So if you're looking at me, you'll be like, oh, this dude, he look young. He don't look like no person that's supposed to be teaching no ancient knowledge. But as you start to, if you are someone really seeking knowledge and seeking truth, then you would have found me. So the real argument and debate was, is Chief the master or this guy's teacher the master? That's what it all came down to. You see what I'm saying?
Now, we're in a whole quarantine. If you go through self-checkout and you don't steal nothing, you a pussy. Real rap. This your motherfucking brother.